God damn these gnats. What's going on, guys? Kingery here. I've had quite a few requests about making a video showing you guys my kayak setup and the gear I use and everything, so here it is. I'm finally doing it. I've got a Malibu Kayak X Factor. It's 13.5 feet long. I've had it for a few years. I bought it used from a guy off Craigslist. I don't know how long he had it, but it's pretty beat up, but it floats. It doesn't leak anymore. I've fixed a couple of leaks, but go ahead and give you guys a walkthrough. So yeah, I'm gonna start back here. And you got the X Factor. That's a flounder on my string. I'm actually fishing right now. Look at him go. Anyway, got a milk crate. Bought this milk crate off of Amazon. I think it was like $7. I put inch and a half, I believe, yeah, inch and a half, inch and a quarter PVC on there. I got it fastened with some zip ties. This one's straight vertical. These two I kind of slightly angled out. You know, so when I got my poles back here, two poles on the end here kind of stick out just enough to where they don't get tangled up with each other. But I've got everything in my crate. You know, I take the crate inside, throw it in the closet. When I'm ready to go, pick it up, throw it in the truck, and that's everything I need right there. I got my tackle, got some leader line in here, some fluoro, Ziploc bag with quite a few different types of gulp, bug spray, which the damn gnats completely ignore. I got my dry box. That's pretty much it. I got some bobbers in there, some sunscreen, freaking fancy net. I got my fish grips on this little fancy springy thing. I don't know exactly what it's called. Some guy actually gave me this. I don't remember his name, but I think he said he's seen my YouTube videos. I went fishing with him. He's one of Brandon Height's buddies. Pliers, keep all that shit here. This is a big hatch right here. Sometimes when I bring my cast net, I throw the cast net in here. It's empty right now though. But yeah, it's pretty big. You can fit a lot of stuff in there. I got a Scotty rod holder. I like this. It's called a gator hatch. It's a seat right here. This is one of the main reasons I got this kayak, because I have an 8-year-old son and a 6-year-old son, and sometimes they like to come with me, and that's real handy. They can sit right there and fish with me. I've got these custom built rod extenders here. I was gonna make a DIY video on how I did these, but honestly it's just too complicated. The video would take too long, and you know, it's very complicated stuff right there. So yeah, let's get to my poles. Well, let's start with the shitty one first. It's not really shitty, but whatever. This is the Penn Fierce 2. I don't know if you can see that. I got 10-pound mono on there. I like that reel. I had troubles with it when I first got it though, so I had to take it apart, and I found like a little piece of mono stuck in the gears. It's a pain in the ass. And then I got this one here. This is my main artificial rod. It's Penn Battle 2. I got 10-pound braid on there. A little sure set jig head. I usually use like 1/8 ounce to 1/4 ounce jig heads on pretty much all my artificials. Got my new toy over here, but this is a Shimano Bait Runner 4000. All my reels are 4000 size. I've got 30-pound braid on here because I plan on using this for bull reds at some point, which is a little overkill, I believe. I think this reel is like a max drag capacity of 15 or 17 pounds, but it's fancy. I don't know if you're familiar with the Bait Runner, but it has this little option back here. You flip that switch down and it just kind of disengages the drag. So when fish grabs your live bait, it could swim around a little bit, get that bait down in his mouth, and you pick the pole up, give it a crank or flip this back, and it re-engages the drag. It's also got a switch down here. You can kind of adjust the tension on the bait runner function. So if you got like a strong current or something, you don't have it pulling and then you freak out thinking you got a fish. Crackodon paddle. I use a 10-pound bell anchor. That thing right there holds the kayak very well. I don't have a stakeout pole. I haven't really done much to it, you know, no anchor trolley. I installed this cleat on the side. It's kind of inconvenient because wherever the tide's going, I only face one specific direction. I usually back up into the grass and then anchor. But yeah, I'm gonna get a new kayak here soon, but I'm in the process of trying to buy a house. You know, first things first, I got to get a house, and then I'm gonna work on getting a new kayak, which I'm actually gonna put the time and money into actually adding modifications to it and all that. I want to add the anchor trolley and all the little bells and whistles that this one doesn't have. But yep, I really like this kayak for its stability. A lot of times with kayaks, you know, choosing kayaks, when you want a really stable one, you're kind of sacrificing the speed because stable ones are wider, so they're a little slower. They're like tanks. But this kayak here is actually pretty fast. I've been fishing with quite a few people. It can keep up with the ocean kayaks and everything. So, and I can stand up and cast from it very easily without worrying about falling out. That would suck. So, but yeah, that's it. Yeah. Well, that's it. I finally did it. I'm gonna get the hell out of here. These gnats are just tearing me up.